Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. I am covering the Savanah Soto Matthew Guerra case, San Antonio, Texas. These two innocent people were murdered in the middle of the night, December 21st, right before midnight, December 22nd. 3 individuals are now charged in connection with their murder. Christopher Preciado, charged with murdering them, and then Preciado's parents, Ramon and Myrta Romanos. Let's talk about her because she was just in court the other day. This is Myrta, and she was in court for a bond hearing. It was a 90-minute hearing. I'm going to show you a clip right now of her going to the stand and getting off the stand. Check it out. So what was her hearing all about? I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain a little bit. I'm going to share a report. We're going to get some insight. Will she make bond or will she not? Check it out. So this report comes from KSAT Investigate. Woman accused of hiding evidence in Savanah Soto Matthew Guerra murders gets significant reduction in bond. Bond for Myrta Romanos, 47, reduced from $1.1 million to $600,000. She almost got it in half. The bond was cut down in half. A woman charged last month with concealing evidence in the December murders of Savanah Soto Matthew Guerra had her bond drastically reduced Friday following a hearing in 186th District Court. Appearing before Judge Miguel Nera, Myrta Romanos, 47, testified that she had been having financial troubles even before San Antonio police charged her on January 10th with 3 felonies: abuse of a corpse, alter, destroy, conceal a human corpse, and tampering with evidence. When police questioned Romanos on January 4th, the day after Christopher and Ramon Preciado's arrest, she said she did not recall the events from the night of December 21st and stated that she thought she was asleep at the time. An arrest affidavit stated. However, San Antonio police were able to place her at the scene after surveillance footage showed her returning home in the pickup truck with the 2 other suspects on the night of the shooting. The truck was seen in separate surveillance footage at the apartment complex where the bodies of Soto, who was 9 months pregnant, and her boyfriend Guerra were found. Police said Christopher Preciado killed the couple during a drug deal gone bad, and that his father Ramon and Romanos later helped him move the bodies to Leon Valley apartment complex, where they were eventually discovered inside a car days later. And the apartment complex is just a mile away. Romanos, who testified under oath that she is the wife of Ramon Preciado and the biological mother of suspect Christopher Preciado, yeah, they look alike, don't they? Had remained in jail ahead of Friday's hearing on bonds totaling $1.1 million. Her attorney, Charles Bunk, argued that the bonds were excessively high and being used as a tool of oppression to keep her in prison while she awaits indictment in the case. He asked the courts to reduce Ramona's bonds to $250,000. After examining multiple exhibits admitted during the hearing, Judge Nera returned to the bench and heard closing arguments. He then lowered the bonds from $1.1 million to $600,000. It remains unclear late Friday if Romanos will be able to post the bonds at a lower amount. She testified that she had been unemployed for about 15 years after previously working in medical coding. Christopher and Ramon remain in jail. The father also got his bond reduced just a little to $450,000 from $600,000. The father and son are scheduled to make a court appearance April 16th. So there you go, folks. Let me know what you think about the mother, Myrta Romanos. So her bond was $1.1 million, and now it's down to $600,000, almost cut in half. That's still a lot of money. Now they're waiting for indictments to come down, which most likely they will all be indicted. Do you think the bail is too high? Do you think the bail is too low? And let me ask you something, because her husband, Ramon Preciado, his bond was only $600,000. Why was hers $1.1 million and Ramon Preciado $600,000? Ramon went for a bond reduction hearing. We played that hearing, that full hearing on JLR Investigate. He got it reduced to $450,000. But I'm just wondering why Myrta, her bond was higher than Ramon's when Myrta was charged later on. Ramon was charged the same day Christopher was charged. They both did that perp walk together, and then days later, Myrta, but her bond is 1.1. Explain that. Does that mean that she is more involved than Ramon in this situation? Why would they put her bond up higher? Or are they trying to put pressure on her to make a deal, cooperate, give up information? Or are they just picking on her because she's a female? It's her being a female have anything to do with it? I'm not so sure about that. Usually females in criminal cases that I follow and covered, usually they get more leniency than males. Usually they get the bonds and the males don't. But it seems like a little bit reverse situation in this case. But they're going to go through the process, and it looks like the mother and the father of Christopher are going to spend some years in jail. Not the rest of their lives like Mr. Christopher. Further, let me just say that Savanah Soto's mom, she was in court the other day on Ramon's, and she got arrested. What was that all about? Does anyone know what any of that was about? Check it out. She was put in handcuffs. Why would the authorities do that to a victim's mom in court? Opportunity, something about an old arrested incident, and they use that as an opportunity. She was in court. That's strange. She'll probably get that resolved, though. The Sotos have a lot of support. So does Matthew's family. Subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. What do you think about all this? What do you think's going to happen? Covering this case extensively. I'm trying to find her full hearing. I can't find it. So I shared a clip and shared what happened the other day. Will she post the bond? So 10%, 600,000, 60,000. Takes her 60,000, but she's having financial problems. And we heard Ramon on the stand the other day. He was very animated, right, in court. And he said that, they have a very hard time paying the bills. I don't know where they're going to come up with the money. Maybe she has friends and family that can pool together 60,000. That's a lot of money. I know she's regretting this. And it's also, she's the biological mother to Christopher. They kind of look alike, don't they? We'll talk soon. JLR Investigates. Check out my Savanah Soto playlist. Have a great day, everyone. Be safe and say no to violence.